Comic books have long been a mirror reflecting society, tackling complex issues, and pushing boundaries. However, along the way, some storylines have sparked controversy, challenging readers and creators alike. Join us as we explore some of the most controversial moments in comic book history. In Static Shock number 45, the character Holocaust, a white supremacist with powers, confronts Static, Virgil Hawkins, and uses a racial slur against him. This event occurs during a storyline where Static battles against a group of white supremacists who are targeting minorities in his community. The use of the racial slur and the portrayal of racism in the storyline sparked controversy among readers and critics. Some felt that the use of such language was inappropriate and could be triggering for some readers, while others praised the comic for addressing issues of racism and bigotry in a meaningful way. In Fantastic Four number 262, Dr. Doom captures the Invisible Girl, or Susan Storm, and attempts to force her into a marriage, claiming that his feelings for her are genuine. This storyline was controversial due to the age difference between Dr. Doom, an adult villain, and the Invisible Girl, who was depicted as a teenager at the time. The storyline was criticized for romanticizing or trivializing the notion of an adult villain pursuing a romantic relationship with an underage hero. In Identity Crisis number 2, it is revealed through a series of flashbacks that Sue Dibney, the wife of Elongated Man, was sexually assaulted by Dr. Light, a supervillain with light manipulation powers. The assault occurred during a Justice League mission, and it is later revealed that several members of the Justice League, including Batman, had voted to mind-wipe Dr. Light to prevent him from being brought to justice. This revelation had significant repercussions for the DC Universe as it led to deeper exploration of personal lives and struggles of superheroes and their loved ones. The storyline was controversial for its dark and mature themes, as well as its portrayal of sexual assault. Some critics felt that the storyline was gratuitous or exploitative, while others praised it for its realistic portrayal of the emotional impact of trauma. In Thor Volume 1, issue number 362, Jane Foster, who had been Thor's love interest and occasional supporting character for years, collapses and is diagnosed with breast cancer. The storyline, written by Walter Simonson, follows Jane as she struggles with her illness and Thor's attempt to save her using his godly powers. The depiction of Jane's illness and its impact on her and Thor's lives was considered groundbreaking for its time, as it's addressed as a serious world issue in mainstream superhero comic. However, some critics felt that the storyline was exploitive of inappropriate, as it used a character's illness as a dramatic plot point. Despite the controversy, the storyline was praised for its emotional depth and exploration of complex themes. In Green Lantern Volume 3, issue number 54, Kyle Rayner, the Green Lantern of Earth at the time, discovers the mutilated body of his girlfriend, Alexander DeWitt, stuffed into a refrigerator by the villain Major Force. This shocking and brutal act was a deliberate attempt to provoke an emotional response from Kyle and propel his character development. The incident became a focal point in discussions about the portrayal of women in comics, as Alexandra was seen as a disposable character whose sole purpose was to serve as a plot device to advance Kyle's story. This event led to them coining of the term "woman in refrigerators," which is used to criticize the trend of using female characters as victims of violence to motivate male protagonists. As we conclude our journey through these controversial moments in comic books, it's clear that these stories have shaped the way we view superheroes and the world they inhabit. Whether you agree or disagree with the portrayal, one thing is certain: these moments will continue to be discussed and debated for years to come. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of darker, more complex side of comics. And everything is greater with true power.